What up guys, Buck Premo here with your ROQ US Tech Team. Today I'm gonna go over the differences between the ROQ Feed and the ROQ Feed Plus. You're gonna see our manual control panel. This now is no longer hard mounted to the feed. It's on a swivel arm, so depending on which direction the customer's running the impress, I can put this on the left or right side of the feed. Another thing you're gonna see are updated icons. These are just a lot easier to use. Another one you're gonna see is this is a little bit taller, making it more compact. On our feed tray, the major upgrade that we've done is we've gone from 3 inches to just under 5.5 inches tall. So I can run almost a full hour's worth of transfers versus the last one, I could probably only run about a half hour. This transfer tray is capable of going down to 2.3 by 2.3 inches, so a very small transfer. Before we had a little 3D printed insert that we would put in if we were running the smaller transfers. Now I can do that all with one transfer tray. I don't need an insert. Another thing that you're going to see here is I have 7 suctions versus 5. What I've done is I've added 2 suctions to the outside of my center suction. So if I'm doing a really short but wide transfer, I'm still capable of getting 3 suctions on. Another thing you're gonna see is I don't have a manual shutoff valve for each of my suctions. That's no longer there. So if I go to settings and I go to feed, you're going to see all of my suctions here. So if I wasn't using the 2 that are closer to me, I would turn them off. This information is also saved under the recipe, so as long as those transfers are cut to the same size and you're using the same amount of suctions, this should pull up on my recipe and it should know that I'm only using the center 3 or whatever ones you're using. Festo sensor that is detecting my low-level transfers, okay? So I can make adjustments to this on how soon I want it to trigger, but what that's gonna do is as I'm getting low on transfers, I'm gonna get a warning on the main page saying that I'm low. On previous units, I did not have this low level sensor, so when the spider would come down, I would be out of transfers on the main page, I would get an alarm. Now I have to come over, load transfers, manually load one on that shirt. So with that warning, you kind of know, hey, I should probably load more transfers before I'm completely out. So I do like having that low level sensor. Again, these are the best features. These are the features that we wish we had on the feed that we've now created on the Feed Plus. The cost difference between the Feed and the Feed Plus is not significant. Yeah, so that's kind of everything on the Feed Plus. If you guys have any more questions, please reach out to us at ROQ.US, any of our social media platforms. Until then, keep rocking. Premo out.